Welcome back to Drinking Games. This is your boy Shaggy, and with me I got
Amara.
And today we're gonna be playing
my favorite game ever.
Her favorite game ever, Bioshock.
I'm so excited. I'm sorry, that was really squeaky.
Yeah. So, anyways, Amara, tell us a little bit about this game. Why are you so attracted to it?
I get to shoot people.
Yeah, is it just
and
like...
it's kind of creepy. And I like the whole the plasmids. I literally made the motion with my hand because I couldn't think of the word.
Plasmids? What are plasmids?
Plasmids are like, okay, so you have to get Adam for them, and then you
Then you what?
You have to get Adam to buy them, and then you get Eve, which is like this blue stuff, and then you inject yourself, and then you get powers. Like there's one you can shoot bees, which would be really bad for me because I'm deathly allergic, but it's like my favorite one to use because everyone runs around like they're crazy. So, and then you can light people on fire, you can freeze people, you have telekinesis. I can go through all of them.
So you just literally described how Captain America got his powers. He shot himself full of drugs, and now he's like America's, like he's a drug super.
But you have to keep injecting yourself with Eve because you run out of power.
You do? So it's like a temporary. So it's got a better variety, but doesn't last as long. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, you can you can shoot them like a certain number of times, and you can use Adam that you get from the little girls. They're called little sisters to to make the amount of Eve that you can have in your system bigger.
And these bitches are really creepy too. I mean, if I had a little sister that looked like these things, I'd probably be curb stomping her.
Okay, so one time, shortly after I played this game all the way through for the first time, third time. Sorry, I played this game a lot. I was on my top bunk, and my sister came out to wake me up, and I was dreaming about little sisters and big daddies, and I kicked her off the top bunk into the toy box, which luckily was full of my 5,000 stuffed animals. So
okay,
she didn't die.
Speaking of weird dreams, actually just recently I had a dream that I was Batman, because I just recently watched the new...
Marvel is better. Just gonna throw that.
Well,
out there.
I mean, okay. So
don't argue with me.
To each their own. DC's got some really good ones. Marvel's got some pretty good ones too. They
Marvel
each
has
have their
all the good ones.
Own bad stuff.
That's a splicer, by
Spawn
the way.
Spawn is of neither. Okay, Spawn is a Dark Horse comic.
And you use...
Actually, you want to know something that's really cool? Recently, Dark Horse Comics actually relinquished rights to one of their characters. I think it was within the last 5 years or so. Angela, who used to be a pretty big role in Spawn Comics, she was an angel of heaven who was sent down to basically, hunt down Spawn originally. She actually just got a crossover to Marvel, and Marvel got the rights. Now she is Thor's sister. And she belongs to the 10th realm, because originally there was only 9. The 10th realm was banished by Odin, heaven, to the far reaches of the universe. So it is super cool. And Thor also recently became a brother to another little goddess, because Odin and whatever his mom's name is got it on during a battlefield. In a battlefield. So it was pretty great. No, but so anyways, back to my dream. I was Batman, and I was caught by Poison Ivy, and, it got a little risque. Batman and Poison Ivy have things going on, once or twice, and during this whole time, it's getting hot and heavy, and the next thing I know, as Batman, she's ripping my fingernails off, and, I just remember in my dreams, I am screaming my head off. Why she's ripping.
Why can I not find subtitles? I'm sorry. I'm listening. I'm just really upset right now. I went to the right place to begin with, and you said I was wrong, and I am really mad about it.
God damn it, Amara.
I was right the first time.
It's okay. We still appreciate you. So, anyways, yeah. You ever have one of those dreams where you could feel things in them, actual pain? It was one of those dreams. It was fucking horrible. I woke up, and keep in mind, I go to bed at like 3 o'clock in the morning because my job right now has me working till 11 at night. And I'm about to switch my shift now. I'm gonna have Fridays and Saturdays off. Saturdays and Sundays off, and I'm gonna be working from 2 a.m. to 10 a.m.
That means you can hang out with me on Sundays and I can torture you for the whole day.
Yeah, we could actually hang out after work too. So, well, I mean,
We do.
after work for you because I'll be staying up until 2 a.m. anyways.
Yeah.
What was that?
That was a turret that he had. I'm trying to pick up the wrench, but it won't let me yet.
That's a strong ass wrench if it's just like busting through boulders. So does this guy come with like already superpowers, like
No.
enhanced strength?
Nope. All I have is a wrench.
Okay, but you wouldn't be able to break through a freaking wall like that with just a regular wrench.
That's a splicer.
Thuggus splicer.
Yep, and you'll see that I just got a health pack, but I don't need it because I know where all the stuff I need to find is because I play this game a lot.
Okay, so what is the main objective of the game?
Well, we don't know yet at this point. Atlas, the guy who was talking to us, wants us to go and kill Andrew Ryan, who's the guy who founded Rapture, which is where we are right now.
Okay, so...
But I can't tell you too much about it because it'll ruin the whole thing. And I'm going to fall off a balcony, guys. Enjoy the show.
Alright, so...
So this is Adam, because I'm getting my first plasmid. So what's happening now is that the Adam that has the plasmid that I'm getting...
Yeah?
like you just said, they're rewriting my genetic code right now. And the first plasmid you get, this happens. So Rapture went to ruin because everybody became addicted to Adam. And later on, it explains.
So
what Adam
there's
is.
just a fucking utopia of people with superpowers running around shooting each other up.
It
drugs.
didn't start like that, but so splicer is basically when you keep injecting yourself with these things, you're splicing yourself, and if you get too spliced, you go crazy and you get turned into a splicer. So these guys are trying to get whatever Adam I might have left on me because they're addicted to it. And they're about to run away because the Big Daddy's going to come up, and you'll see how creepy little sisters are. And then Big Daddies, you'll see them in a little bit. They are the guys in the giant diving costumes.
With the drills for arms?
Yes.
I thought drills would be like a badass fucking weapon.
In the second one, you play as a Big Daddy.
I kind of want to know why they didn't, so you've obviously heard of steampunk,
That's Little Sister.
right?
Yes.
Alright, so can you imagine a post-apocalyptic world where you're doing, just hand-to-hand combat? If I had a fucking drill, that would be my first choice, like, between swords and stuff like that.
So her needle,
Uh-huh.
Little Sisters go around and they use the needles to extract Adam from corpses. So when she says, I found an angel, she's talking about a dead person.
Oh, and she just takes their drugs
basically
out of their body. What do the Little Sisters need them for? I mean, it's the same thing. Are they just like spliced little girls?
So later on they explain this, but I'll explain it now. So they found these like sea slugs that are where they get the Adam from, and they use the Little Sisters. Also notice I don't have any feet and it weirds me out. Anywho, so they use the Little Sisters as host for these slugs.
So the slugs are inside them and controlling their body.
Yes. Also, I can get drunk in this game.
They're sentient slugs? That is fucking creepy. What the fuck was that?
That was a splicer. I believe they're called spider splicers.
Spider splicers?
Or actually, I don't think this one's a spider splicer. So the splicer that we saw at the very beginning that killed that dude, that had the hooks for hands, she's a spider splicer. And they are annoying as fuck because they climb on the walls and everything. And it's really irritating because and they can throw their hooks at you and
they're just like really quick?
Yeah. Here at the beginning, the easiest way to kill the splicers is you take your electro bolt, because I can speak, your electro bolt, and you zap them with it, and then you switch to your wrench, and you hit them with the wrench, and then they die.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
I played this game once, like, God, how long ago did this game come out? So it came out 2006.
Yeah.
I played this once, like, a year after it came out, and I just blew my load on that blue plasma stuff, and I was stuck in, I think in this room. I think I was stuck in this room for, like, hours. I couldn't figure my way out.
So, see, I used all of my power for my plasmid, so I had to inject myself again. And you can carry 9 each of the first aids and of the first aids and of the eves.
That's pretty sweet. So, I mean, beyond the game, recently, Amara, you and me made plans to go see Deadpool 2.
And I'm so excited!
Yeah, I've been such a giant Deadpool fan, and this is gonna make me sound like a fucking hipster, but I've loved Deadpool since I was a fucking child. In fact, recently, this last month, I just got a Deadpool tattoo.
It looks really good.
Yeah, except, you know, I had some, like, there were some kind of problems with, like, the ink. I think I might have been allergic to it, but I had a huge ass scab for a while. There's some scarring on there, and I'm just waiting for it to kind of fade away to see how the rest of the ink look. I'm definitely gonna have to get it redone, but it's pretty good. But speaking of Deadpool 2, they announced, like, some of the characters there, and Domino is a huge character in Task Force X. She's also a very big part of Deadpool's
Of
life.
X-Force?
Yeah, of X-Force. She's in X-Force?
Yeah, but you call it Task Force X.
Task Force X. That's the actual title.
X-Force sounds cooler. Anyway, I'm sorry I interrupted you. Please continue.
Also, recently, they announced, I guess not recently, but they announced that Cable was going to be in it ever since the first movie that came out. Do you know anything about Cable?
I know he came from the future, and Deadpool really likes to annoy him. And
Do you know who his parents are?
No.
Jean Grey and Scott Summers.
Okay, that makes
Cyclops.
sense.
Yeah. So anyways, he's really cool because he has psionic powers just like his mother. He's actually I believe he's like an alpha, what they call like an alpha level mutant, or omega level mutant. And the reason why he looks like a cyborg because he was actually infected with a futuristic disease that turns your body into living metal. And he ended up like stopping the process when it was like almost halfway through. So that's why his arm's all metalled out and he's got like the cyborg eye and shit like that. And then another big one, like we said, was Domino. And we were just talking about this recently. What Domino's superpower is, her mutation allows her to change probability. And if you know what that is, basically, she can make herself as lucky as she needs to be. No matter what the issue is, like, she can just find a way out of it because she's fucking lucky. And the thing about that is it's fucking OP. I mean, if you're able to change the probability into your favor, no matter what the problem is, no matter if you're going up against, say, what was the most recent X-Men villain? I can't remember. Apocalypse. Say you're going up against Apocalypse, you don't even have to worry about it because you can just change the probability into your favor. And I'm not 100% sure if she has complete control of the ability, or if it's just something that works in her favor, like to a certain amount, depending on how it works. But they have someone a lot like that in an anime that Endgame really likes called One Piece. So this woman, I can't remember what her name is, but she has the ability to change probability as well. And like she works at a casino. One Piece Film Gold? I'm not I guess that's the title. It sounds like trash though. But
nothing about One Piece is trash, and you take that back.
So, anyways, we come to the end of our time, and I let you guys know that we definitely appreciate you. Amara,
stay drunk, everybody.
Hey guys, it's Bioshock. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And if you want to meet us in person, we'll be at CosplayCon in Jeff City, Missouri. That's June 14th through 17th. Come meet us in person, guess who we're cosplaying as, and give us feedback. Even if it's negative, we'll turn it into gold.